Hi guys, welcome back. It's Tracy with TR's Tarot Talk 1111, trying to hammer out all of these zodiac signs. So many things have been going on in my life lately. Most of them are extreme blessings. You know, my son got accepted on the football team. He was picked, and he's going to football camp. Um, just lots of blessings. I won't waste your time listing them all, but I am so grateful to be here. And I'm grateful that you guys, always seem to click on my videos and watch them even when I'm running a little late. So this is for the zodiac sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you're a return viewer, thank you guys. Thank you from the bottom of my soul. I hope that your life is so blessed. And so, I hope that all of these readings show extreme changes for the better. And I'm just grateful that you're here. So thank you. Thank you. If you're a new viewer, once you watch the reading, if it resonates with you or if it feels like what you're currently going through, then you might want to, consider hitting that subscribe button and the wiggly bell and giving us a thumbs up. And we hope that you return to watch our readings again in the future. Now, if you are new, there is an extended version of all of the zodiacs. The link is in the description box below. It is a Patreon paid membership. A lot of the readers, they use Vimeo and they charge you for your reading, for each reading, or they rent them to you. I don't do that because honestly, I'm here to change the world, not to take advantage of it, I guess. I don't know. But anyhow, it's only $4.44, and you get all of the exclusive content in Patreon at that level. You also get all of 12 zodiacs, every one of them. You can watch them to your heart's content. You can watch this month's, last year's. Well, last June's, because I just started last June. So it's been 1 year anniversary. I think, I want to say around the 6th. I don't know what today's date is because things are going by so quickly. It is the 5th, so tomorrow will be our 1 year anniversary in Patreon. So anyhow, if you're interested in the extended, it's less than $5 and you get all of them, and you get exclusive content that is not uploaded to YouTube. In order to do that, you would have to subscribe to Patreon, and there is a link in the description box below. I'm also offering some specials right now to raise some money for my trip to Vegas, where I will be officiating Rich Lop, who is another tarot reader on YouTube, and his fiance, lovely fiance, Leah, and I'm going to be officiating their wedding, helping them to start their new life together. So if you would like to support that in any way, shape, or form, if Rich is somebody that you watch or he's helped change your life in any way, and you'd like to make a donation, I will be purchasing some kind of gift for them. I haven't decided what yet. If you'd like to contribute to that, there's a PayPal me link. If you'd like to contribute to, the trip in any way, just, anything at all that you feel inclined to do, there are ways to do that in the description box. You can order one of my specials or you can donate. It's up to you if you feel called at all. If you don't, that's okay too. So let's get into your reading. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, all cross watchers. So your bottom of the deck energy, I'm doing your reading here, and these are clarifiers. The bottom of the deck, which is usually pretty significant in the reading for me as a reader, the bottom of the deck is kind of the key element to the entire reading. It's what you're striving for. It's what's coming for you. It's the energy that will hopefully dominate the entire reading. And look at this. For you guys, we have the 9 of Cups, a wish. Underneath that is the King of Cups with 2. Ooh. So, yeah, I'll go into that in the extended, but there does seem to be a little underlying story here. So if you're dealing with a water sign in any way, shape, or form, whether it's in business or friendship, family, or romance, you could actually Or if also if one of your heavy placements, like your moon, your rising, your Venus, is in Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, then it just really validates the water energy of this wish. So somehow, some way, a water sign is helping you to fulfill a wish this month. Let's take a look. Oh, and the bottom of the deck for your clarifying deck is the Seven of Swords. So this could, whatever this wish is, it kind of feels like you might not trust it, but we'll see what the cards say. A lot of times when the Seven of Swords comes up, clarifying a really good card, it shows me fear. It shows me worry and fear that perhaps you don't trust it. It could, feel like it's deceptive or somehow duplicitous, right? But we're gonna check out the intentions here. All right, so your first card is, ooh, ow. Ow. We have the Tower. It says destruction. So a tower is divinely guided. That's the universe. That's God. That's higher source stepping in and creating a disruption in whatever has been happening. It's creating change. It's necessary change. A lot of times the tower is a very faulty foundation, something that you've been building and putting a lot of time and effort into, or a lot of energy into, that it's like a left turn when you should have went right. And Spirit will allow you to learn as much as you can from that wrong turn until eventually it just steps in and course corrects for you. So clarifying that card is the Three of Cups, more water energy. This could be the loss of a friendship. This could be a friend, because Three of Cups for me is like a celebration card. It's happiness, it's joyful, it's going out with friends, it's collaborating, not collaborating, but it's unionizing with people that make you happy. It could be family, friends, joy, abundance, celebration. But with the Tower card, it's something that's going to happen unexpectedly. This could be a friend or a water sign, because you got a lot of water here for a Virgo. But it's somebody in your circle that is returning in some way, shape, or form. It doesn't look like a lot of talking yet. We'll see what the other cards say. It feels more of an emotional return. Like you run into them out in public, or you meet a new friend and it goes someplace, or your job celebrates you in some way by giving you a raise or a promotion. It's a joyous occasion, but it's coming in to fix something that was unstable. And it could come in kind of abruptly, quickly, unannounced, and creates great change in the month of June. Oh my God, you guys got a lot of shit going on. So your next card is the Death card. Huge transformation. So whatever this Tower moment whatever the Tower moment is, it is a huge transformative occurrence. It could be something, it could be, almost too good to be true is what it feels like. It's like, oh my God, I thought this was over. I thought this was dead. I never thought I'd get this. I never thought I'd see this. I never thought I'd experience this. I went in a different direction because I thought that this direction was not an option. And it looks to me like maybe you didn't have faith in it with the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Cups. I didn't think that I was worthy of that wish or that friendship or that union or that marriage or that whatever the Three of Cups is, right? Now, when I go in the extended, I'm going to find out more specifics on this Three of Cups. But, this is a general reading, and it just feels really good, but surprising good. Like almost too good with the Seven of Swords. Like, oh my God, something I always wanted that I didn't think I'd ever get, that I wasn't sure would show up, and I thought it was dead in the water, is actually not. And it's very pivotal. It's something that's going to create change and transformation, possibly in your beliefs, because, sorry guys, they're doing gun practice, shooting practice. I live out in the country, and they've got a range down the road, and it's distractive. So I hope it's not distracting you. But anyhow, it really does feel like a wish. Look at the High Priestess. This could be somebody that was quiet, somebody that kind of fell off your radar. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. Somebody that fell off the radar, somebody that you felt intuitively. I don't know, it just feels like a connection with this person. And like I said, it could be romantic. We'll take a look at the oracles, or it could be a friend or a family member. But it really does feel like somebody that you are very connected to energetically, but you had lost faith in it. You had lost faith in the wish. You thought it was over. You thought it was done. And it looks to me like there's some kind of a contact or some kind of an activation of this wish again with a King of Cups, possibly, or a water sign. I don't think you trust it, though. I think your higher self, I think this connection requires you to tap into your inner knowing, to tap into your spiritual nature, because I see doubts written all over it. I see disbelief. Your next card is the King of Swords, ambition. So for some of you, it could be possibly in your financial world. But it's also deals with communication. It's, Mercury energy. It's air energy. And so you've got two kings here, by the way. So this could be somebody new that comes on the scene, maybe replacing the King of Cups for some of you. Somebody new that comes in abruptly. You meet them at a party or a wedding or whatever. And because of whatever deception that happened in the past, possibly, I'm just throwing ideas out there, with a King of Cups, maybe you thought the King of Cups was, the job that you needed, or the friend that was important, or the romantic interests. And now we've got this King of Swords coming through, which could be a totally different person, a different sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But another way it could resonate for some of you is that this person or situation that you've always had hopes and dreams about, that you thought was over, that you don't trust, has had some kind of a awakening or realization. Because the King of Swords, he's bright, he's intelligent, he gets it, and he's a communicator. He's a master communicator. He's also, a lot of people associate King of Swords with, like, judges and military and leadership and authorities, like police officers, firemen. So for some of you, it's two different people that is creating like a cognitive dissonance here. Heart over mind, like, this feels good, this feels right, but I don't trust it. Now, if this is somebody returning, because the Three of Cups can be a reunion, a reestablishing of a friendship or a connection, romantic or otherwise. This person might have went through some kind of a tower moment and transformation, and now they're kind of ready to communicate and speak their truth, because the King of Swords is that archetype. They speak their truth, right? And with the High Priestess, this is also an energy of you're going to have to lean into your intuition to make sense of this. What's clarifying this King of Swords is the Seven of Cups. So far we have nothing but water and air in your reading. And you're an earth sign. So you are not feeling in your element in the month of June. You're kind of feeling out of your element. You're in your head and in your emotions. And somebody is triggering that. Possibly two people could be triggering that. You could meet somebody new and then run into somebody from the past, and now you've got warring conflict and decisions to make. You're confused. Now you have options, right? Choices. But the Seven of Cups is confusion. It's like I need to narrow things down because I'm not feeling intuitively on how to react to this. I really do think some of you are going to have options in a job, friendship, romance. And I think it comes in unexpected. And, one could be somebody returning from the past and the other could be somebody new. Or if it's the same person, for some of you it's them coming in completely different. Maybe somebody who hid their emotions, because the King of Cups can hide their emotions. They have a lot of feelings, but they don't talk about it, which is also High Priestess energy. It's Pisces energy of, hidden emotions, who is now making choices, wanting to communicate after a time of confusion. There's clarity here. So put yourself in whichever situation you think is happening for you, because I'm reading for the collective and it's going to be different. So next we have more sword energy. Wow, Six of Swords. Whatever this is, it's absolutely moving you out of chaos and into order. And again, you could have two different people, one who brings calm and stability and logic and clarity, and one that brings emotions and hidden emotions and feelings and ooey gooey, I don't know what to do-y, right? Either way, this tower with this death card is hugely shifting something in your life in the month of June. And it's going to shift it into something that goes from chaos to order. And it could be the same person for some of you who is going from chaos to order in their own life, because they've gained some kind of clarity with the King of Swords that is overriding the confusion they had before. And now they're ready to move things with you into a much better space. Take what resonates. Clarifying the Six of Swords is the Knight of Swords. Again, this energy, holy fuck. It's like this energy of, I'm coming in like a wrecking ball to make huge shifts and changes, wanting to move things forward, wanting to speak my truth. But it's really feeling sudden, fast communication, honest communication, which I think is something that they struggled with in the past. No wonder you don't trust this, right? There's unsure feelings coming from you in the month of June as to whether or not you can trust this Knight of Swords, this King of Swords. So the King of Swords tells me that this person is acting from a higher self. They're in integrity. All right. But when they come and, come towards you, it's not going to feel like that. It's going to feel rushed. It's going to feel impetuous. It's going to feel unstable, unsecure. And I really do think you're going to have to really move into your intuition. Let's get you some advice. So, ooh, we have sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. That's crazy. You could meet somebody new and it could come in really intensely, and you guys might just actually maybe get a little tipsy with the Three of Cups, and just despite all of this reserved feelings, all of these feelings of, I don't know, I'm confused, it looks like you might go for it. You might actually end up, now sexual union can be kundalini energy too. It doesn't have to be physical sex. It's for some people spiritual, but it is union. It's coming together in a way that is extremely chemically driven, chemistry, right? Intense chemistry. So again, I need to go back to, there could be two people that you have to choose between. Somebody that you thought was your wish fulfillment, who, did things that you don't trust, that, you kind of walked away from. The death card, you thought it was done and over. You followed, by the way, your higher intuition on doing that. And they could be returning now as this King of Swords, somebody who's decisive, who has overcome their confusion, and they want to move things forward quickly, passionately. Or you could literally meet a new person who you're judging by this past person. You're like, I don't know. I don't trust my decisions when it comes to relationships. And so I don't know, but look at, you could literally go out partying, or go to a wedding, or a graduation, or, some kind of a party, a picnic, a social gathering, and meet somebody that you really hit it off with, and you end up possibly like in a one night, not a one night stand, but like you take it to the next level rather quickly. Knight of Swords, unexpectedly, Tower. I like this energy though. It's going to shake things up big time. I'm hearing that you came in like a wrecking ball. I don't know this song, but I've heard it before. Yeah, this is really good energy. Let's see here. I'm going to get you your oracles and we'll take it over the extended. We have challenge. I embrace all tests. Yeah, this is challenging. I can see it. You're confused. You doubt it. You want it. You don't trust it. But it looks to me like you move forward anyways. And if this is a choice between two people, one of these people is about to get lucky because you're going to make a decision despite the confusion. And that decision is going to lead to some kind of a union, maybe even a sexual union. So challenge. Your challenge is, allow me to flow with what I cannot change. Let me embrace all tests and release any fear of loss, knowing that all can be replenished with ease by divine will. And the fact that it's saying replenished by the divine will is literally the death card and the Tower. This is divine intervention, which is going to create change, which is going to move you beyond the challenges, either with somebody that you already know or with somebody new, and thereby releasing the old. It's going to help you to find closure, to destroy what was, to embrace what is. And it can literally be a huge transformation with the death card in a person. This person might have had a huge transformation, or a new person comes in and creates huge transformation. But either way, it's moving you beyond a challenge into calmer waters. It's a good thing, even if you don't trust it. So we have beneath the surface, hidden truths, something unknown. It's number 31. I'm going to read that simply because it's a new deck for me. And as I read from the book, I learn. And then as I do future readings for you, I don't need the book because I've already got an understanding of it. So beneath the surface, look at all the water. Telling you there's a lot of emotions that this is going to bring up for you. You're an earth sign and you are totally off. You're not grounded in any of this. This is going to come in unexpectedly and unearth you. So it says hidden truths, something unknown. And a lot of times the King of Swords brings that truth, right? It says the beauty of the iceberg on this card bellies the fact that more is going on beneath the surface. King of Cups, by the way, is still waters run deep. There's a lot going on beneath the surface. And it might not be as innocent as it seems. There could be something unknown in a relationship or a business situation. Perhaps a friend or a lover is hiding some important information from you, or maybe some action is being taken at work that you don't yet know about. The warning here is to listen to your intuition. Oh my God, it's like spelling out the whole reading I just read. It's like you don't trust it. You mistrust it. You're wondering what lies underneath the surface, you know? Wow. So the warning here is to listen to your intuition and be conscious of what's happening around you. Don't panic and become suspicious of everyone. Just take things one step at a time and allow yourself to peacefully investigate what's going on with curiosity, getting all the information you need to make any important decisions. Finally, you may be hiding something from yourself. Are you lying to yourself? Perhaps ignoring some addiction or negating your feelings, your value, your power, or your deserving? Look beneath the surface for any unhealthy thoughts or behavioral patterns. Be honest with yourself, and others will be much more honest with you. The affirmation is people are open and honest with me. I am honest with myself. Clarity and eternal truth sparkle in my life. So I have to go back to reiterate for some of you guys, this is a return of somebody from your past that you don't trust. And Spirit is saying you're going there could be some hidden truths here with the Seven of Swords. But the outcome is sexual union and the Six of Swords. I would say you can trust it. That's just my own personal opinion. It's going to move you beyond a challenge in an area of your life, whether it's, you know, any area, really. It's a general reading. It doesn't have to be romantic. But, I mean, especially with the Three of Cups, it could be friendships. But whatever it is, it's going to come in quick, abrupt. It's going to knock you off your grounding. You're going to be out of your element. You're going to be watery. And in your head, you're going to be in your head and in your heart. And there's going to be a conflict that you're going to have to find resolution with by being curious. Spirit saying, don't make an assumption. Don't automatically jump to mistrust. Let it play out. Be curious and allow it to unfold naturally. And use your intuition to feel into the energy as it's presented without assumption. Okay? Because somebody here is coming in and they're speaking their truth. And they want to do what's right. The King of Swords is integral. Unless he comes out in the reverse. And when I deal the cards, all my cards are in the upright. But if they're meant to be in the reverse, they just kind of fly out in the reverse. And so I never know when I turn them over if they're going to be in the upright or reverse. And so in the upright, this is integrity. This person's speaking with integrity. Now, if these are two different people, this could be somebody that did you dirty and somebody new that you're going to have to trust your intuition in order to discern and find clarity, hopefully by speaking your truth. And by doing so is going to move you into this energy. So what else do we have? Death again. Holy fudge. I am learning that endings are merely new beginnings. So for some of you, this could be letting go of a water sign and moving toward a air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It doesn't have to, I mean, the signs are an extra validation. It's not always the case because we have, moon rising in Venus. That's why when you join Patreon, you get to cross watch all of those, your moon, your rising, your Venus, their moon, their rising Venus, if you know it. Huge transformation. Something's about to shift in June for you. And it really is going to move things forward very good. Not great, good. Calm, right? Things are going to calm. I think it's going to be very disruptive and feel wonky, and you're going to want to move and find resolution to calm yourself. So we have obstacles. So you've got challenges and obstacles. Unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. I think that's past energy because with the Six of Swords in June, so you could feel challenged, you could feel stuck, you could feel triggered. You might have to revisit childhood wounds in order to create this forward movement. But I feel pretty darn good about it that you're going to do that and resolve that by the end of June, right? Allow me to accept what I cannot change. Let me embrace all tests and release any fear of loss, knowing that all can be replenished with these by divine will. This could be an old relationship that's getting new life breathed into it after death, right? It's transforming. This could also be something totally new that's coming in after an ending somewhere else and creating change and forward movement. Your last card is attraction. So, that's that sexual union. Somebody is really, kind of turned on. They see you as beautiful and attractive and magnetic, and they want to get to know you. They want to, and if this is somebody you already know, this is like they couldn't stay away. They're coming in quick because I need Virgo back in my life, back in my group, back in my surroundings. And so the attraction card also tells me magician energy. This is something that you've manifested either by going through a death and transformation personally or by leaving something behind which was a catalyst for change. I don't know. I like it. It's a win-win situation, whether it's somebody from the past that is your wish fulfillment, returning, changed, transformed, different, wanting union, wanting reunion. It could be unexpected. You could run into each other. And I am only seeing two scenarios. One, well, actually, technically three. One where somebody from the past returns completely transformed, and Spirit saying, don't assume they're the same old person, the same old, liar, cheater, whatever. They've changed, death and rebirth, right? There were challenges and childhood wounding that they had to face beneath the surface that they did, and now they're coming back with clarity instead of confusion, and they're wanting to move this forward quickly, right? Because they're so attracted. And the second scenario is you've got options now. You've got choices. Somebody new is coming on the scene that you meet out and about. And, Spirit saying, don't judge the new person by the old person's behavior. And, you're going to have to use discernment on who's best for you and who's not, which requires you looking at your shadow, right? Childhood wounding. And last but not least, the third case scenario is somebody totally new. Like, this person is gone, done. There was a tower moment. There was a death twice. This is done, over with, right? No more lies, no more deception. And now you've manifested, attracted vibrationally a brand new person. But you know, even that is triggering you into old childhood wounds of relationships or friendships or jobs or deceitful people. And you might feel inclined to judge the new person through old experiences, and spirit saying, don't do that. There's a heavy caution here, not to make any assumption, but to instead be curious, like like a kid. Okay, so I'm afraid it could be like this, but I don't know for sure. Let's try. Let's watch and wait and see and give it a chance, give it a shot, and then make my decision based on honesty and communication and truth instead of assumptions, which is shadow, fear of being hurt or lied to, or, just fear. All right, guys, that's your reading, man. This is an awesome reading. I like options. I don't know about you guys. I have a Virgo moon. And so if I get options, I'm definitely going to be curious and explore them. And I probably would be a little leery, but that doesn't mean, I've done a lot of shadow work. I've done a lot of healing around my unhealed wounds. Probably you have too, because you've got death and transformation here twice. And this is a union. This is some kind of union that is very magnetically, chemically charged with that attraction. You attract romantic joy by enjoying the moment fully. Do not make any assumptions, guys. You're going to have to let the universe allow this to play out before making any kind of rash judgment or assumptions. And be careful what you say, too, with the Knight of Swords. Don't just, cut this off at the knees. This needs an opportunity to at least present itself before you make an assumption. All right, let's take this over to the extended. If you want to know what's going on, I'm going to take a look at these kings. I want to know if it's the same person or somebody new. I don't know if I can pin that down because it's a general reading, but over in Patreon, there's fewer people I'm reading for, so the energies are usually more direct and pinpointed, more accurate. It takes a sudden turn to more accuracy and answers than assumptions, which is a good thing for you in the month of June by the looks of it. So I'm just going to pick it apart. If you're interested in seeing where this is going, follow me over there. It's $4.44. If you resonate with being a twin flame, check out the other tiers, because the 1111 is where all of my twin flame or sacred soulmates, we're working on self-healing in order to prepare for union. And you've got a union coming. So if you feel like you have unhealed wounds that could possibly self-sabotage this, you might want to, join us over there and binge watch. There's a lot of content that we've been doing with journaling and shadow work that might help you to prepare for this, because it really feels like it comes in suddenly and then it gets calmer and more clear toward the end of the month. Okay, so I think you got a little time if you need to binge watch some shadow work to clear out any residual energy of resentment and fear. And yeah. All right, I'll see you guys over there. And if this is where we part ways, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. And I will catch you on the next upload. Namaste.